DC. Like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St. Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St. Pierre. George Rush St. Pierre, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, so here he is, the former UFC middleweight champion, Anderson Silva. The pro record doesn't look like it did a few years ago, DC, but most people still inject the name Anderson Silva into the discussion of the greatest MMA fighters of all time.
It's because Anderson is doing us a favor every time he steps foot in the octagon. He could have walked away and protected the record, but the lure, the draw of fighting still is pulling at this fighter. And every time he walks in there, we're getting to witness greatness. You feel it when Anderson Silva walks up the steps. I remember staring across the octagon and going, holy cow, that's Anderson Silva. And he has that approach, he has that appeal to everyone that gets in front of him, not only in the octagon, but in life. One of the nicest guys you've ever met is Anderson Silva.
And a renewed focus on recovery and physical therapy has allowed the great Anderson Silva to compete deep into his 40s, DC. You ain't going 45. There's no way.
45. You're out.
You're going to voice a video game.
I'm going to voice a video game. What a great idea.
Now our tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Rush St. Pierre. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson, the Spider Silva.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one of the super fight that began the whole super fight conversation. Anderson Silva, of course, the naturally bigger man, taking on the outstanding wrestler, George St. Pierre.
George St. Pierre is the smaller guy, but he was able to go up to middleweight and capture a UFC middleweight championship by beating Michael Bisping. Anderson had his hands full with Michael Bisping.
Right on the button.
It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch.
Leg kick lands, nicely done. All right, so there it is from the kickboxer. He told us he was going to go to that front kick early, and he did not miss with that one, DC.
He didn't miss. He went to the front kick. Expect him to keep going here, because this is not only damaging, but it keeps him at the range at which that he wants to fight. Great commitment to the kicking game.
Very nice leg kick there by Silva, lands flush. He lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
arm spacing as they exit the clinch. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. And there's a takedown attempt. Huge block there. GSP going for the leg kick. He misses. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Ooh, what a punch.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, nice jab to the head there by GSP. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one, box plays, hands up, chin down.
It's a nice jab by him there. Level change there, goes for the takedown. St. Pierre's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Silva getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Great shot from the top position.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Postures up now and lands a devastating kick to the head. Oh! Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by GSP.
Stay with the game plan. Listen.
1 minute now to go in round one. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now.
Oh, it's getting very, very deep. It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by GSP.
Massive shot from the top. Changing the position. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, Silva's in half guard. 5 minutes in the books.
Olha, senta aí. Olha, você quase nocauteou ele essa vez, tá? Ele não quer mais lutar. Ele não quer mais estar nessa luta. He doesn't want to be in this fight anymore, okay? You just got.
All right, so somehow, some way, we will fight onward. There was a big liver shot there that buckled his opponent. DC, here's your replay.
Nothing is worse. Nothing is worse than taking one of those shots right to the liver. It shuts everything down. You got to be so tough to stay standing after you take a strike like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. We will see the extent to which he has recovered.
Let's see how he recovered over the course of that minute. They were putting water over his head. They were trying to bring him back. But I would advise him to clinch a lot in the first minute of this round to try and give himself a little bit more time to get back into the fight. Clean punch.
last man standing. Nice. Nicely done.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. Liver kick. Another big body kick lands.
Nice jab there by Silva.
Hands up! Hands up! I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with this beautiful leg kick. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from doing this kick over and over again.
Silva gets caught by that straight punch there.
Another one. Another left hand. It's a beautiful fast foot jab with meaning. Ooh, big shot lands.
Silva gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Very good, that's awesome.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, beautiful level change.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by St. Pierre.
Big ground and pound.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse. He passes to half guard.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
30 seconds to go in round 2. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, that combination's going to leave a mark. You see him getting top position, standing over his opponent, and delivering the ground strike. Nice job by George St. Pierre. Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble. And now he's got the back. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding the shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, nice jab.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good.
Oh, nice right hand on the chest, yeah.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Able to land there with the straight left.
Big double leg, double change.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by GSP. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. St. Pierre going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be there. Oh, big elbow.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. St. Pierre's in half guard. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
St. Pierre's got the full mount.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by George St. Pierre.
This is a terrible position.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Silva's in half guard now. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level shot.
That's a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, nice right hand.
15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's gonna have to bring in the in swell to try to deal with the swell. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is...
Straight right is there. Oh, that couldn't have felt good as he lands the knee to the body. He's a tall fighter. He's going to have the size advantage against most opposition in this division. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. St. Pierre's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, in good position to rip off the Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
Right to the knee on belly.
Relentless pressure from the top by GSP. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, St. Pierre's in half guard.
Getting them out here.
Nice positional control here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. And very effective with the ground and pound. St. Pierre's right back to the full mount. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got. Clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off of the cage. Wobbling now. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, we go inside the octagon now where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, George Rush St. Pierre. All
Oh, well, you sort of had an inkling that this might be the way it went down, given our fighter meeting. George St. Pierre prioritized the finish, and it was clean tonight by way of the KO.